Hello and welcome to Insights with Thomas Caldwell on December the 8th, 2022. Tom, there's a lot of talk about the inverted yield curve. What exactly does that mean?
Inverted yield curve means that short-term interest rates are higher than long-term interest rates. Typically what that means is the central bank, the monetary authorities, are driving up interest rates to control inflation. And with interest rates being lower in the long end of the market, say the 10 years, they're saying, well, they're going to be successful at what they're doing, or we're going to have a recession, or we're going to have a slowdown. But people have taken that as a lock-in that, oh, we're going to have a recession, and that seems to be the current mantra. Let me just say one thing. As they said in the musical, it ain't necessarily so that you're going to have that. I don't think that's necessary. You might have a slowdown, recession, possible, but mind you, I'm not afraid of recessions because that's where you make real money.
And Tom, I understand that you're speaking at the Empire Club Economic Outlook Luncheon on January the 12th in the new year 2023. Yes. So what do you see looking into the next year?
Well, I'm quite interested to hear what I'm going to say.
Me too.
but you know, it's interesting. The mantra these days is, oh, we're going to have a slowdown. The world is, we're going to go into a recession. And let me say one thing. What are the constants when it comes to investing? Recessions and slowdowns come and go. There's one thing that is a constant, and that is inflation. Inflation is a permanent fact of life. It is the nature of democracies and undisciplined governments and undisciplined central banks. Because remember, this inflation that we're going through was caused in part by the central bank's policies of very low interest rate, flushing the system with cash, and the federal government throwing money at anybody who's aggrieved at anything particularly. So inflation is a fact of life. That's the thing that I always deal with. Even when they said it was 2%, it was never 2%. So as far as I'm concerned, that's the thing I invest for. I have to keep ahead of that curve. And the only way you can deal with inflation is to own stuff. And I think the best stuff to own is still equities. And you're going to have volatility. Markets are going to be up, down, and sideways. That's going to happen. But long-term trend, owning assets and shares of good companies that are growing, paying decent dividends, and growing, well-managed, good, solid balance sheet, those are the things that will protect you on the longer-term basis, dealing with that constant, which is inflation, the debasement of currency.
Well, we look forward to hearing you on January the 12th. Thanks for your insights, Tom.
So do I. Thank you very much.
And thank you all for watching. Bye for now.